by the riots that were going on, did not reach out to Mike Pence. But this morning he says he provides his thanks to Mike Pence and Karen Pence. He also wished the new administration, without mentioning Joe Biden's name again, but he wished the new administration great luck and great success, said that they should be set up for that success. He said that the economy was going to continue to improve, that it's going to be a rocket ship that goes straight up. And please remember us when you see amazing things happening. He talked about putting the Space Force in place, talked about a 91% approval rating among vets, a questionable number to say the least. He talked about the military being thrilled. And again, not nitpicking here, but Donald Trump was the first Republican presidential candidate in some time to actually lose in polls taken by the Military Times to a Democratic challenger. He talked about passing the largest tax cuts ever. He did pass massive tax cuts that a lot of businesses and CEOs enjoyed, profited from a great deal. There will be debates for some time about how that those tax cuts helped the richest Americans overwhelmingly. He boasted about cutting regulations, talked about incredible job numbers, talked about the best ever economy. That's, as we've shown you repeatedly, he actually ranks 7th among modern presidents in terms of GDP growth. He said the United States was the greatest country in the world with the greatest economy in the world, and it was the greatest honor of his life to be president of the United States. Donald Trump also talked about a miracle vaccine that took 9 months instead of 9 years, that it was a medical miracle. He also said something that White House correspondents certainly will question, that he worked harder than anybody else in the White House ever, that they left everything on the field, and said words that drew his supporters to him from the very start, and really went straight to Donald Trump's appeal when he said, "I will always fight for you."
Yeah, the president talking about being a hard worker is a president who golfed over 300 times during his presidency, and spent most of his time watching television, and had his handlers describe executive time. Willie Geist, we are watching the President of the United States now depart, and now the President-elect and his wife, the future First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden.